soon as this says it's gone live, I'll be ready to go. Hooray! That worked. So a bit of a surprise stream today. My Saturday plans changed, so I had to move this to... I was gonna say, move this to Friday, which everyone knows it's Friday. It's Flat Fuck Friday, you fucking losers. Let me, got the links. Okay. I'm not doing the Facebook stuff because there's no time, man. There's no time. I just pretty much just got done doing yoga then, so I'm like, am I still? There we go. So I'm like just fresh out the shower, like literally threw this on, grabbed what beers that I've got out the fridge, which is still semi-warm, but it's fine. A couple of things we did, like off stream, I had to set this fucking dick fuck up, and oh my god, this is a fucker of a mission. Like, I was so close to just saying, you know what? We've come as far as we can with Fallout 4. This is not doable. Like, I kept signing up. It was doing that. It was crackling with energy, and it wasn't marking. It's like it's meant to mark Desdemona over there. It's like, oh, you got to go to her to use the machine. But everything was working. Everything had power. But nothing was happening. Didn't help that they chose the rockiest fucking place to build this. So there's no real flat surfaces, but I built my own flat surface. I followed a guide from a YouTuber called The Gamer Girl, I think her name was. She was like the only person who had the exact guide for how to do this that worked for me. So huge shout out to her. She saved my stream, and I made sure she knew that in a comment and a like and a subscription to her channel. So I'll post a link in the description once I'm done so you can find this and say thank you from me and subscribe to her as well. So yeah, we are on to last time we did a lot of things last time. We had to build a teleportation machine because we killed a Corsair, got the chip out of his head, and we used that to build a teleportation machine which we can use his signal to send me to the Institute. After weeks and weeks, what felt like weeks and weeks of building and stuff, we built our teleportation machine. So let's see what happens now.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. Not sure how long 4 peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret there is. It's time you learned.
Patriot? Seriously. Who chooses these code names anyway?
Your sarcasm is noted.
Always note my sarcasm, Desdemona.
We're not sure. Inside the Institute, who helps synths escape to freedom, dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. Do my best.
I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them.
Undercover mission!
Can you be our agent on the inside?
Hell to the
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency
Bye, McCready.
is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
So we gotta go in there. Well, I built this out of the fucking shit I found in an old office building. So let's see if it actually teleports me and doesn't fucking explode me into a million goddamn horrible pieces.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any.
Bye, McCready.
Only, 60 trillion.
Don't touch my stuff.
All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact.
Now you're doing this.
Don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Oh, by the way.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing
That fills me with confidence.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up.
There's a long goodbye. Here we go.
Save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
And that's how we died. It's mad that the shit that we put together from just like crap from an office building and like an old military site. Oh, we did it though. Here we are. In the Institute. Ooh. My other playthrough that I keep going on about, you may have seen a video I posted this week in which my other character goes through and fucking butchers the railroad, because I'm doing a Institute playthrough and my other playthrough. So what? Network scanner, is that the one I need to put in? Course of chip data. I guess it must be network scanner. Scanner removed. Message from Tom. Plug this into any Institute terminal and copy the message. So copy encrypted. I'll initiate the network scan first because they want me to scan the system and copy the encrypted message. Holotape. Hijack. Copying urgent reply 001 from terminal. So we did that. That's pretty easily sorted. Not the easiest part of this because you need a lot of charisma to infiltrate the Institute, and we don't have that. Ooh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Come on,
I
I'll fight
know
yous all.
you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It's good to be technically on the fucking bad side. Because... Ooh, elevator access denied. I guess he's got to do it for me. It's like... The Institute's cool, but they're evil.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd
You'll
like
see in
to
a
show
sec.
you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
You timed that right, didn't you? I'm Andrew Ryan.
This is the
Welcome
reality
to
of the
Rapture.
Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
What are those actual
For over
trees?
100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Workplace burnout.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared
Office
vision of how
romances.
science can help shape the future. It has never been easy,
Got it all.
and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Yeah, the
Someday,
kidnapping and
perhaps,
murder.
we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
What do you think, chat? Do you think they're gonna find my son here? Who it is? Ah.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
What do I say? We're looking for you, young man. You got a lot of explaining to do.
You for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Oh, he's fucking dead, mate.
Bastards. They killed your father.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. Just talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me!
That'd make you fucking sick, wouldn't it? Like, that.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh.
But disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I
Who's this now?
He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
What?
Your son.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest.
There's no camera, but I'm shaking my head because he's not honest.
The concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod, and when searching for the sun, you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being.
Always a bad
walking,
mistake.
Talking, fully
Don't trust those things.
capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
The fucked up part is you can actually have a sexual relationship with a synth, and this kind of leaves like, oh, okay, every synth is kind of related to us, so there's a fuckload of... I don't believe
I don't
you.
believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you want, but it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're my son? Then prove it.
Yeah, all those memories we
I've always
shared.
told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand.
I mean, he is telling the truth. This is Sean. Like, it's not. This is the one thing he's fucking telling the truth about.
If this is true, where do we start?
I know you.
I've never taken the angry route with this before, so you can actually kind of push him a bit more. But that'll blow my cover, you see. I'm an undercover.
Kellogg.
Secret undercover
He
agent.
worked for you?
God help us all.
He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Shot your dad, though, Sean. Well, you used him that. How would Layla feel about this?
He was a murderer.
There we go. That's exactly what I was saying.
Your father.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed.
He had his reasons, but there was no need to fucking kill
The Institute
my horrible husband.
Kellogg's vicious nature.
It's my job.
I admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
He doesn't fucking care, does he? Like,
To ease your mind.
Your
there we go.
father. He never got to see you grow up.
You never got to see his horrible top knot.
What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of
Collateral
For
damage.
years, I never questioned
How he thinks
who
so. But I guess, like, he's had 60 years to kind of get over it.
And that was that. With old age comes regret.
Fuck, this would fuck your brain up, wouldn't it? You'd be like,
More often. But
you'd be just like, you know what, fuck it.
matters now is that you
I'm
and
going up
I-
there, I'm taking Psycho Jet and neck and bourbon till I fucking die.
What else can I say? To ease your
Too
mind.
much, man.
So
The Institute.
you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
You're an
I was
idiot.
the most qualified for the position.
You were dumb when you were one.
Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that.
Notice how he keeps bringing it back to what he wants.
Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope
See, he's getting a bit more frustrated because I'm not seeing things his way.
It's the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of.
Yeah,
I simply
he's
ask that you give the Institute,
a wrongin'.
me, a chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity.
Keeps coming back to this and keeps coming back to, but how can you help me? I pressed the button.
All right.
Okay, that's a
Thank you.
long
The
pause.
Institute is now your home as much as it is mine.
Dramatic
Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you
pause.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So there we go. The mystery of where my son went has been solved. Turns out he's a fucking dick. But like every single time, well, of the 2 times I've played Fallout 4 before, let me change my quest marker so I can more fully blend in with these people. The last couple, I just keep thinking like, because a lot of the time they're not wrong, and they have a lot of fucking advanced technology that is just I'm just lost, son. Sorry. They got so much advanced technology and shit that like it would be such a benefit to people above ground, but so you think, are they the best people to sort out the Commonwealth? Every single time, it's really well written, the faction stuff in this, because everyone has a point, and it's so hard, and you can't get them to agree.
If you ask me.
You can't get them to sit around a table and just discuss this stuff, which is like, you should be able to. It should be hard. It should be like a very hard charisma check to get everyone around a table and just like, so what do you want? What can you give us? Kind of thing, you know, and hash out a future. But let's talk to you. Hold on. Yeah, everyone talking at once.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Vengeance, spite.
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my husband.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you
Sorry,
might
it's going to be a
have.
lot of talking for
As
the
you might
first bit of the
guess,
stream. I do
the Institute's
apologise.
mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important.
Unsung heroes are the fucking maintenance staff. Where would we be without them? I missed that thing. Not so fast.
I'm not on board with anything.
No?
Oh, I guess like, yeah, they asked
Here
like,
you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious.
thing I
If you're
discovered.
planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And
Well-
consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I picked the wrong answer there. Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye then.
There's not much. He just gives you like a bunch of sciencey stuff like, oh, we recycle the air by doing this. We recycle our piss by doing this thing. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you're interested in the lore, chat to these people. I'm not going to be asking them all the questions about it. I'll try and... So, because it's not long since I've done this with my other character, so I'll try and summarise the points to make this more entertaining so we can keep moving on through the story. Hey! I'm your boss's mother and I'm jumping on all of your stuff.
Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable
Jump.
that any child can survive for so long out there, don't you think?
Yeah, there we go. It's all their crops destroyed. Now they're gonna die.
Enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
So they've got like hydroponics and shit. And look what they've got here. I'll just show you this because this is quite cool. They've cloned gorillas.
Promising results.
That's like... They're just... Like, gorillas are fucking extinct, and it's like, yeah, let's clone these things and just see what happens. Hey, you.
Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Committee. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
We'll
I'll
see.
reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Committee specializes
headphones
in
a little
fields
bit.
of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Sarcastic.
Yeah. I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased.
And the thing
I'm
about
sure
the
I
Institute
can't have
is...
your time as it is, but I have to ask.
They all keep coming back to this, so you're going to join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You can unlock a quest from him, so let's do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
The thing about the Institute is, like, there's a lot of people down here. And not all of them are evil. Like, Father is definitely sus as fuck. But while we're here, take a quick action break, because, like, there is something we were asked to do from our old pal Virgil. It's not marked on the... It's like, you could easily forget about it, and I almost fucking did. But, like, Virgil wanted us to go to the Bioscience Division and get him a serum he was working on to turn him from a super mutant to a regular boy. Ooh, hold on. I'll rob them. Right from this moment on, we're in sneak mode. Yeah, the thing about the Institute is like the... Oh, hold on, I've taken a wrong turn here. The Institute, there's full of good people, and you'll notice as well there's kids down here as well. Like, it's fucked up. Like, so bear in mind, every good guy, or supposed good guy, the Railroad, the Minutemen, and I assume the Brotherhood of Steel, I've never done their stuff before, they blow up the Institute as like the end game thing. So it's fucking spoilers, but you know, we're going for a Railroad route. And like, it's basically at this point in the game, we're picking our own villain. We're picking who's the main boss gonna be, and yeah, and there's kids down here, so like, choosing any of the good guy factions, you're gonna murder some kids. That's just it. That's, you know, you have to accept it. Like, even if you side with the Institute, you kind of go against the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad, so you'll already see in my other video that I posted earlier this week where I just killed all the Railroad. That's a consequence of what you have to do. In, like a... Oh, shit, there's a lot of these in there. Oh, shit. So used to like playing my other character that I'm like he's got way more fucking VATS capability. He invested in perception like a smart boy. We are just a melee focused brute. Like, it's we are not fucking technical in any way. We can unlock the terminal here. Grief. Cruel. No. So, like, the Brotherhood of Steel have got, which we haven't actually looked at the Brotherhood of Steel yet. And I think, like, oop, I'm just picking this up random, there we go. I shut the turrets off, deactivate all the turrets, and open the door. Oh, alright. Well, shit. Okay, I thought that would open the door. We are investing in our lockpicking, so, like, there was an option there to open the door. Yeah, remote door control. I missed it. I was blabbing away to myself. Honestly, I'm kind of distracted because my headphones are in the process of dying. Like, every time I fold them up, I notice they've been ripped. Like, the rubber casing on the outside has been ripped a little bit. And I'm getting a mild, very mild electric shock every time I touch them. So that's not good. That's very distracting. I say it's mild. It's, you know, what can you do? I need to buy some, like, wireless ones, but the ones that I've looked at are, like, either super expensive or, like, they look really uncomfortable. I reckon I might just suck it up and buy some of those ones that all the YouTube people promote, the Ray J ones, because, like, everyone says they're really comfortable, and you can get it. If I just find, like, a good deal on those, I might look into it. But I think I've got to buy, like, a adapter as well to, like, plug into this old TV.
Got it.
So we can steal... Ooh, we can steal all their stuff. So if you'll remember from the previous streams that we've done, we met that guy Virgil, who was an ex-Institute scientist. Oh, I thought I switched you off. Okay, here we go. He's an ex-Institute scientist who turned himself into a super mutant, and he left a cure in this laboratory. So this is what we're trying to do now. I say it's an action break, but, like, not a great deal of, like, action. Couple of turrets, that one robot. Like, I talked up the Assaultrons, but if you get the drop on them, you can take them out pretty easily.
Nice.
This super mutants and dead cats. Apologise to any cat lovers who might be watching, because they were feeding these super mutants cats.
Won't be able to pick this.
So I can't. They're like Alf. Remember Alf? Well, he's back in super mutant form. Come here, you. There you go. That looks like a... Spotted that just in time. Yeah, the other character I'm using, has got the gunslinger perk, so, like, swapping between targets generates more damage and accuracy. That's kind of why I'm in the habit of doing that now. Right, terminal, novice locked terminal. You wanna do this to me? Many moon. Damn. Nope. Seed. Damn. I should really pay more attention to this, like, because it's... I've never figured this out. Never know what I'm doing here. Try oily. So... It's got a O, an I, an L, and a Y. One of those letters is correct. Maybe room? Corn? Ah, locked out. Bugger. Let's just talk then, while I've got you here. Something like, yeah, the other characters do using gunslinger, so it's like pretty, you can just like fire off like a bunch of shots and each one does more damage and just gets more accurate as you go along. It's pretty cool. That's kind of how I took out the railroad in that playthrough. Because I knew I was walking into a fucking heavily guarded area full of enemies, so I was like, yeah, revolver, just circle around blasting everybody. Highly recommend you check that video out, it's quite fun. Especially because it starts with like a guy walking up to me going, glad you're on our side. It's like, no. Not anymore. But I knew I had to do that because I'm doing, let's try, nope. So what's it got? Fang? Arg! Couldn't tell you what that is. Spin. Test. Sell. Bugger. Try menu.
Nice.
Oh, we did it. Fuck me. Well, I know the fucking turret control does nothing, so... There we go. God, they are a pain in the ass. I genuinely... for every Fallout game I've played, I've never figured those out. Ah, super mutant! It's cool how it's just so quiet and creepy. That apparently has something I want on it. There's a whole fucking thing you can read about the experiments. Basically, they just dragged a bunch of people from the wasteland down here and turned them into super mutants. So, you know, fucking... yeah, they've got the best...
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
So that was Virgil's last thing in the
This is
program.
Dr. Elliott reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board, exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
I always got the impression that, like, you can read here, it's like all the different wasteland people. Well, I'll run through the terminal real quick. You'll see there's a pattern for it. So it's like subject blah, male, mid-30s, poor condition of health. He died. He was discarded. Deceased. It's like initially good results, then started to atrophy and die, and a load of fucking progress reports. A bunch of these, like blah 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 blah. The impression I got was that they were kidnapping people from the wasteland. So a lot of people they replaced with synths probably ended up down in this lab getting turned into super mutants, which is fucked up. And then like they were like, oh, they're all too infected with radiation, but we've got a lot of people here. So I think they were using their own people and like kidnapping their own people and experimenting on them. It's my theory anyway. Deactivate the laser grid. With any luck, these people who are super suspicious of me will just have no idea why this happened. Oh, I can't switch that back on. No, how did this happen? We invited father's mother in place, and all of a sudden, the FEV lab got broken into, very obviously. Chalk it up to a coincidence. The smartest people on the planet just chalk it up to a coincidence. Or so you think. Like, he's already, like, hinted that, like, oh, we knew you were coming down here, so I've told everyone you're coming. So he's spying on you. He's got people in place to watch you, like... And I know that for a fact, because in the Institute playthrough he fucking admits it. It's like, yeah, the railroad helped you get down here, didn't they? Like, what do you think about them? Well, they've got to die, like... And that's when he turns proper fucking evil, and that's when I was like, I'm doing a railroad playthrough on stream, so I've got to do, like, the Institute stuff, just to see what happens. I've never done it before. Turns out, oh boy, it is dark.
Nothing. At this point, Jesus.
Hello.
Excuse me, Doctor? Ah, it's you. You're here then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I plan to interrupt all your work.
Well, that's insulting. I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off.
Oh, Dr. Lee, you have no idea.
Before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
No.
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you.
Ooh.
You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
This to me...
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has...
Constantly coming back to this. Oh, we trust you so much.
I really do need to get back to work.
Yeah, good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
So that's the robotics, or like the advanced systems division. Through here is where they're building the new reactor. That's their big project, what they're doing at the moment. You can talk to all those people as well, but they're not quest important. So it's like, oh, I work in this division. Here's what we do. I'm not a scientist. I don't give a shit. I mean, obviously I did in the first time I played it, but on stream we're very much trying to keep this entertaining and keep the plot moving. Keep going.
We'll start the next trial. The
That's the whole thing. That's the... So we call him the ship doctor, but it's not a ship. It's like... There's a doctor. His whole thing is you can buy medical supplies from him. Whoop! Oh, authorized personnel only, is it? I'm fucking in there. This guy that we're about to meet is a dick. Like, he's one of the proper evil people in this place. Let me in. I demand it to be let through. I'm related to your god. There we go.
My methods get results. Will this time as well.
Result, you stupid chief. Hi.
A difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember.
Hello, I'm in your office. I'm stealing your tweezers, your sensors. What have you got here? Anything good? Anything I would want? Ooh, sensors. No, none of those. Hey.
Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
This is the guy who tracks down escaped synths. He's a bit of a dick, as you would imagine.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't you trust me?
Don't you trust me?
I'm very...
It's nothing personal. I don't trust you.
Didn't
Father has
get
asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings.
But they needed DNA, so they
As to why there is
gotta be human-ish,
that
like...
matter is currently under investigation. Our main
Yeah.
instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are...
Kicked their ass, though.
But I gather you know all this. since you've been calculating.
How did that work out for him?
I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Ooh.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Corsair should be more than a match for him.
Yeah, he was using a gun, I was using a
I
sword.
suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform.
He's not a real warrior.
On the entire production line.
While he was tracking down synths, I was studying the blade.
Something else, I'll get back to work.
You can ask him about the course's training process, like, oh, he's the acting head, because someone else is out there in the capital wasteland. Or you can ask about the reclamation process, which we know about. They send courses, they drag them in, they reset their brains, and set them back to it. It's fucking horrible, like, just generally, like, I think there's a lot of debate in, like, the fandom of Fallout 4, that, like, people are like, oh, are synths human? I'm of the opinion that they are, like, because they're made from human bits, like, they're made from, like, human DNA with robotic shit implanted in it. So it's like, yeah, they're, like, grown in a lab, but they're still, and they still feel like the ones that we rescue with the railroad, like, feel and stuff. I will show you evidence that they feel. I've got a tape. I've got a fucking tape that we did. That I did it off stream. Like, that was the stream where the internet fucking died on me. Where is it? We'll listen to this as we are going. What's his name? Signal Shroud. I don't think... No. It's one of these. Basically we rescued a synth as part of our railroad initiation, and like it goes through all the difficulties you have to go through to rescue the guy. And he leaves you a little holotape as he gets his brain, because they have to like reprogram their brains to set them loose, because like if they know about the Institute, they'll like be constantly aware of them and stuff. Evidence lock experiment. Where is this? I haven't moved it out of my... Goodbye from age 22. Yeah, this is the one.
The doctor said I could say goodbye. I've decided to have the operation.
Good place to listen to this, in the Synth Retention Bureau. No one else can hear it, it's fine.
Sad. I have nightmares. And this world, the SRB, being hunted, I just can't handle it. Everyone says I'll be safer if I start a new life. I know I'll be happier. My only regret is I'll forget Old Man Stockton, High Rise, and you. Looking back, there's only fear, worse than fear. But I will miss my new friends.
It's time, H2.
Thanks.
This is what we're fighting for. You see, like, the Institute didn't program him to do that. Like, that was before we messed with his brain and let him have a new life. The Institute didn't program him to be like, oh, let's be friends with High Rise and Old Man Stockton. That's not in his programming. That's not like something he would. It's something he naturally picked up, which proves they have emotions, or at least can simulate them. And anyway, what's the difference? So we can read Patriot's reply. We've got to find an unguarded terminal. So have a look at this. There's usually a terminal at every one of these checkpoints.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge.
There's a lot of... Aha, here we go. Oh, Master Lock's terminal. Ooh.
It's an honor to have you here, man.
I'll find a terminal, don't you worry about it. All your science and you don't have a terminal. Unlocked novice terminal? Let's try this one. Guess we got to unlock it first, but I'm really good at that, so let's do it. Game Club hides. Fuck me. Okay. Mace lies. Try. So we're looking. Basically, we're looking for a word that doesn't have any of those letters in. Body. Yeah, body might be one.
Yes.
Boom. Didn't want to open the door. I wanted to read the message from. Oh, I don't want that. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Close the door then. What do I care? I don't want your fucking stock room. Come on, you must have a terminal somewhere around here.
I have to admit, the third generation sensor is...
Let me use your terminal, buddy. Get out of the way. Instant reports. Ooh. No. Oh shit. No, come on. Where can I find a terminal I can use? I guess... Go back to speak to Father, I guess? Because I know there's a terminal in his room. That's the one I used in the last playthrough I did. I mean, it seems risky as fucking hell to be doing covert messages on, like, the director's goddamn personal terminal, but, you know, he fucking knows anyway. Like, it's not like... don't like that. Like, I know for a fact that he does know that you came in because of the railroad, so... 1 second. It's locked. Hello.
You've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand. What do you think?
I am undercover, so...
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision.
He's basically given them free will. Some of them are going to be dangerous.
Approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
H222 didn't turn dangerous, though.
So it's like every other wonder gizmo ever invented. When will you eggheads learn?
Have faith. Let me show you how we deal with such problems. A rogue
with
violence. Over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that city.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
So their big deal is that, like, this courser that it must have been one the railroad reprogrammed and gave him his own, like, memories and stuff, has become a raider, basically. And the raiders are basically the horrible fucking human dickheads we've been killing countless of, because they're just like a menace. They just kill everybody. But then that's just what happens with free will, you know? Like, some people are going to end up being evil. A lot of these fucking synths are evil. Ooh, deep. So that's got 2 letters that are the same. So we're looking for an E, a D, and a P. I guess died?
Got it.
There we go. Arg! I just find a fucking working terminal that lets me check my messages. I just want to check my email.
All that he has been.
Stop going in this creepy room. This creepy fucking dead robot kid. Let me reread this again. Is there a specific terminal I've got to meet up with? Hold on. Read Patriot's reply, blah blah blah. So I've uploaded the message. I just have to find a... Do I need to wait for a little bit maybe to get them a chance to reply? And that's the thing with I got like so fed up with the railroad stuff in my first playthrough. I just jumped onto the Minutemen stuff because you can do that at any time. Like, yo, fuck it. Joining you, Preston. This is but the Minutemen kind of like they join up with any faction that you go with. They're kind of easygoing. They're not asked as long as you're not actively killing civilians and stuff. They're not bothered by it.
I know you'll achieve.
They'll ally with anybody. Like the playthrough I did, like the Minutemen and the Institute allied together, which is pretty interesting. I think we've got to wait for him to reply. You know, I don't think. Is it the? Let me just.
I hope all your needs are being seen to.
Get out the way. Get out the way, you.
Fix one relay and 2 more.
Maybe it's got to be the terminal that I actually sent it in. Worth a shot. I think, like, if this doesn't work, I guess we've got to wait for it to, you know, do stuff. And while we're waiting, I think it's possibly time to look at the Brotherhood of Steel. We're not going to join them. I'm sorry to disappoint all the Brotherhood of Steel fans. I know there are many. Don't know why. But we're not going to join them. We're just going to have a look at them. I think they give you some quests and stuff that may be fun. I'm a terrible undercover agent. New terminal. Access lock. Yeah, I guess we've got to wait for them to come back to us. Fair enough. Well, we can teleport in and out now, so let's... Semper Invicta. How are we doing for carry weight? No, we're good. I don't think that's the right, it's the right place anyway. I think like the quest glitch, because you're meant to kind of go in and investigate this on the way to other stuff. But I just did so much shit that just because I just don't like the Brotherhood of Steel at all. Like, definitely prefer the Institute to the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, one of the first quests you get with the Brotherhood of Steel, guys who've just moved into this area and have no knowledge of it are like, well, loads of farms down there, let's extort all their money off them. So they just come in and start taking money and food off people. But they've got noble intentions, but like they are so stubborn, and also racism. Like, they hate ghouls and synths and super mutants, and yeah, like super mutants are horrible. Like, they keep killing us all. They keep killing people at random, but like there are good ones. We have. Hey, McCready joined us. Cool.
Oh, great. Brotherhood of Steel.
Buddy, I think
Should help keep you alive.
I think for the moment, head back to Sanctuary, because
Making a huge mistake, but hey, it's your funeral. You change your mind, you know where to find me.
yeah, Sanctuary. You're going back there. I think like it's easier to do like the faction stuff when you don't have a companion disapproving of every fucking thing that you do. So it's like, so at the moment we're neutral with everyone. Like, we're fucking in with the Railroad and the Minutemen because we've been doing loads of their quests. Like, we're good with them. But we're neutral with like the Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute at the moment. We haven't done anything for them. They have no reason to trust us. I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel, we've done that one recon quest that we did on stream. No, right. Report to... There we go, that's the one. Because this guy, this fucking dickhead, gave us a quest that's in the DLC area, and that's a whole fucking thing that I wanted to save for later.
You can relax now. Reinforcements have arrived.
Paladin dance.
Sup, nerd?
And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Brotherhood isn't exactly subtle when it makes an entrance, huh?
There's no reason to be subtle, but we have that in arsenal. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to...
Why's it gotta be war?
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder
You
Maxon's
know?
mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being
That's why I fucking hate the Brotherhood of Steel. It's like, oh, we're right, and you'll agree with us because we've got all the guns. So what are you gonna do?
Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
I think the reason why a lot of people like the Brotherhood of Steel is because they give you a lot of cool stuff to play with. Like, if you like power armor, they give you a set of power armor is just fucking yours. Like, you can have that with as many fusion cores as you can fill your little hands with. But It's just their attitude is so fucking like, you will do what we say or you will be annihilated with laser fire and stuff. And they are like everyone fucking loves Elder Maxon. He is a terrific coat wearer, but like, he's a fucking racist. Like, he's Ulfric Stormcloak in a blimp. I do not get the Brotherhood of Steel love that people have. Like, I know they're like the main faction that's been in every Fallout game, so maybe it's like a historical thing. People have played all the games and recognise these dudes as like kind of the face of the game kind of thing, but fuck, they have lost their way. They are not the good guys anymore. And I brought Nick Valentine up to the Brotherhood of Steel in my other playthrough, and there's like, you're a gross fucking synth, you're fucking horrible. And at one point I brought Hancock up there as well, and he proper fucking, Hancock fucking hates them as much as I do. Like, every time it's like, you're a gross ghoul, do you want to fucking fight, mate?
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes.
Conquered that building. Conquered that building, I think. Conquered. There was a bad joke when I did it last time. It did not improve with age. Is that where we did? No.
And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I think everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel...
Who's shooting at me?
...last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger.
Firing guns at me. Shoot me, you jack. But who is the enemy? That's the thing, like, they're talking about the enemy, and I assume they mean the Institute is the enemy there. But they also hate ghouls, they also hate super mutants, so every single, including Strong, Hancock, all the ghouls in Good Neighbor are the enemy. Like, yeah. Important questions for you to answer, Paladin Dance. You've got a cool fucking helicopter though, I'll give you that. That's a cool quest as well that we can do at some point. That's just fun. In that, like, pirate ship that's embedded into a building. Just a classic example of Fallout silliness, which I just fucking love. We'll do that at some point. People look like ants from up here. They are ants. They are ants. We're going into here. I've blown this up my last 2 games, and I don't think this time's going to be any different. I don't even see, because Liberty Prime has been moved here as well, but I can't see him anywhere.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. Alright, soldier. This is the moment when...
I'm not your soldier.
I hope you're ready.
It's like the whole, like, oh, you helped us out that one time, you're in with us. Yeah, we helped them out twice, and now it's like, we're giving you a rank. That's not a privilege. That's like, you have to follow our orders, soldier. You're one of us now. Fucking don't trust it. I was here. I was here yesterday. I was shooting everything, but... Liberty Prime's somewhere around here. Can't see him from here, though. Alright, how do I get down? Paladin Dance, help! Uppy! No, I'm gonna have to press the button. Okay. Alright, there we go. Do a little quick save, because this could glitch out at us any time.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Mission granted. Welcome back. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. Is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir.
I'm not looking at you right now. I'm looking at him. Hello.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's...
Why are you looking backwards? What's wrong with you?
Your charge.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
My current orders?
You are to remain on the quick and wait
I wonder
for
if
instructions.
she actually is just fucking stare at this guy.
Victoria.
So what's your story? What's your deal? You come here often?
Hey there. I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Well, screw you then.
Get back here, Initiate.
Hey!
The briefing isn't complete.
See, immediately fucking like...
Excuse me.
You gotta follow their fucking orders, go where they tell you. Oh.
You don't look much like a soldier.
Neither do you, dickhead.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine, not a relic from the past.
Don't like you.
If Dance hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
It's not like I have a choice.
If you want to remain with us, then you're right. You don't. That's all for now, soldier.
Fuck
Your
you.
orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Fucking not even... Can I just run away rudely? There we go. Fuck you. Oh, don't like these guys. Don't like these guys. They are dicks. I hate them. That's why, like, you struggle to decide, like, Institute or Railroad. It's kind of the choice, really, because the Minutemen will go along, unless you fuck up a speech check with them. They'll go along with whatever you pick. It's just, like, Institute or Railroad kind of thing. Never fucking have a single shred of guilt for fucking these guys over. They are fucking horrible.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty.
I need...
Every one of them has surpassed my expectations by rapidly...
Keep talking. Any bourbon? We got rum.
Accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction.
My fucking controller is drifting. Yeah, that's whatever you were talking about for you, bourbon.
Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their weapon
As much disrespect as I can show him.
a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horrible. And like the atom, if it is
They're not just robots, though.
it has the potential of rendering us extinct.
They're people with robot bits. Or robots with people bits. Where do you draw that line? They have free will. They make decisions.
Therefore, the Institute and their sins are
And me heckling them from the back row. Boo! Boo!
swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly.
Down in
Many
front.
lives will be lost.
Get off the stage.
We will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
A blasphemum infiximum there. Yeah, your boss wants to speak to me.
Put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
Good advice. I'm gonna shoot this fucking cunt right now. Oh.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Do you?
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own
Oh,
devices.
go fucking.
To their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset.
Paladin Dan's as dumb as a
Seeing as
fucking
he's one of
brick.
my most respected field officers. You couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And
Fucking why?
befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
See, it's generous of them,
Wear it with pride.
but they want stuff from me. Who needs
I don't
ranks?
care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it.
I'm just keep hitting you with every fucking sarcastic and angry response possible.
Report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
So I can use the workshop at Boston Airport now. Yes, the next thing to do is speak to Paladin Dance. Paladin Dance is a dick, but he's the most reasonable one amongst them. Like, it's kind of sad that, like, when I was invading the airport little hideout, and like Paladin Dance shows up in a vertibird and like starts shooting at you. It's a bit fucking, like, if you liked the guy, it would be quite sad, but I was like, yeah, fuck you, headshot, 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 yeah, he's dead now. Hello, friend.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
He's a cunt.
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to
He is taking a risk, though.
But if you screw up, we go down.
Yeah, he's putting all of his...
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
He's putting his career on the line for us, because he does like us, this guy, and that's fucking hard to...
Strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed.
I'm sobering up, Dance.
I'm concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down.
He cares about his career, but he's putting it on the line for us for some reason. I'm really not.
In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along.
I've never had him as a companion, so let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
I know he can be used as one, but I kill the Brotherhood before we even get the chance. I've got the companions I like, you know, Hancock, Nick Valentine, Piper, McCready, Kate, alright, I guess. Like, not this guy, never used him. But let's fucking piss him off by chatting to everyone and just being really rude to them. Hold on.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. There it is. Not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? Hold on.
What were you expecting? The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
See, like, the thing about that everybody in this game, like every faction has people that we like. I like her.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down.
Because no matter what you do, you have to kill characters you like. You have to kill kids. Like, you're gonna end up a villain by the end of the story.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative.
Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power.
No. No, I don't want that.
Decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here.
See, she's really nice. She's not like, oh, you have to follow my orders and do what I say because I'm the best ever. And also look like it's pretty cool that they have a disabled character in this game. Like, she's got like her legs were like broken in a previous like fight, so she's been kind of. I think she used to be a knight or a paladin or whatever they call them, and like she got her legs injured and couldn't walk anymore. So she basically just walked around in like this set of modified power armor, which is cool. Like, good for like inclusivity, and she's a good character. I do like her a lot, and I really regretted killing her in my other playthrough. It was proper sad. I was like, oh no, I don't want to kill you. Can we just talk it out? But no.
Step forward,
Right, you.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
This guy. I don't like this dude.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Sarcasm.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side,
This guy.
I might have some extra work for you to do.
See, like, he's all.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting.
He's the guy who intimidates the local farms and takes all their money and food off them.
And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to be the leg. After you're done
Fucking
with the meat and
gross.
we can discuss the details.
So, like, so far in the Brotherhood of Steel, we've been fucking. Shut up, Tegan. We're done with you.
Even ammo. You just let me know.
So far in the Brotherhood, we've met the leader. Is like, we fucking censor don't have emotions. They're not real people. Kill them all, I say. We've met a nice character, Proctor Ingram, who I'm very sorry will die this playthrough. But they don't give a good impression, and they're pretty barbaric and horrible. Like, just, oh, hello.
Finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for
Soldier again? They just assume that you're part of it.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
I am fucking with this guy.
My father said I used to sit way too close to the TV.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying
Oh, I've fucking seen a bunch of those.
A single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so have you had or come in contact with anyone?
Well, no one has a cold that we've met. Let me
Never
see.
been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly.
Oh, we're gonna
Have you
lie.
ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies. So I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood? Whether
See.
they're human, formerly human, or machine?
So it's like human, ghoul, or only to defend myself.
My life's in danger. I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer.
Because we've killed our share of synths and ghouls. Like, we're not above this, but it's like...
I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately.
Ghouls are
Do you ever
people.
need medical assistance?
They are like the wisest people in this wasteland. They've been around the whole time. And also Hancock's the coolest companion. So we don't want to kill all the ghouls. And oh yeah, by the way, if you kill a Brotherhood, you're killing all these cats too. This is why it's a tough decision to choose who you side with.
Set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
A surprising British person.
Thank you.
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else.
I do wonder what happened to the UK in this world.
Would you mind telling
Hopefully
me?
it got destroyed, because it's already a wasteland, so we could use the help. Oh, I missed what he was saying. I'm meeting the crew.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report.
There's apparently a Fallout London, like a mod they're building for this, that's coming out fairly soon, I think. Looks pretty interesting, but I don't know why they have to do it in London all the time.
Getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
I could help.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the
I'm not gonna help.
Keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything
And you can get a
useful
bit of money from this,
I'm
like
authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover.
anything that's like a technical document, you can grab and sell to him for some money. It's not much, but it's, you know, something to do. And also you find technical documents fucking everywhere. So that's everybody. Come on, Paladin Dance, guess you're fucking my fucking partner for this fucking bullshit. But this is a fun mission they give you now. And, like, not to take anything away from it. Hold on. I mean, credit where credit is due. This next mission fucks. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. But, like, I think that could be a reason why people like the Brotherhood a lot. Because the missions they give you can be fun, I guess. Like, maybe that playing their... I will probably do a Brotherhood playthrough at some point, just to see what happens and what they're like. Don't know what sort of character I could create that would put up with these people's fucking shit, but, you know...
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Britain's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher
I've
is
seen those shells in action, Layla, come on.
It's a miniature nuclear payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, they're
I
not
have the pleasure of firing
to be flexed with.
Allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough for you to bury in a shoebox. Is that enough to go on?
Well, I'm the close quarters expert of this entire fucking outfit now, so consider it done.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow these abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I decide when I'm dismissed. And it's now, not because you told me to. Let's do a quick save. So yeah, a lot of talk in this stream. I do apologise for it. But we are about to go and fuck some mutants up. So we gotta go down here, and then this confused me the first time I met them, because you gotta fly down and then find another vertibird to fly back up. Could have been more like laid out a bit better. So I came up here, started blasting shit. Like, I didn't even bring a companion when I did this as my other character. I was like, single-handed stealth mission with my sniper rifle. It was great. They didn't stand a fucking chance.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass.
Eyes, nose, crotch. Eyes, nose, crotch. Ooh, that's water, isn't it? Pop this, because I don't know if this will glitch on me. It glitched on me once before. Don't you shoot at me! I'm ostensibly on your side. Was I just razzing the newbie, is it? Fucking, you'll get yours. Ooh, you'll get yours. So there's a lot of cool stuff in the Commonwealth that you can, like, swim to. I've done a little bit of, like, swimming around, because I've got the Aquagirl perk, so I can swim underwater indefinitely, which is pretty cool. So I have done, like, a swim lap of the whole place, and just had a look at some Super Finding Secrets. Not a great deal. Right, so there's a super mutant every single time. Behemoth. I said it right this time. Like, I was like trying to pronounce it Behemoth for some reason. But I think because I very rarely hear this word said out loud, I don't really see it written. We're fucking him up though. Kinda. Get dead, you fucker! Get dead! Ooh, level up! And there's a super mutant down there who needs a shot in the face as well. I mean, yeah, that's weirdly satisfying, using that minigun. I'm not gonna say it isn't cool to work with these guys, but it is all about the toys, it's not about the ideology. And they're throwing grenades at me, I need to get down. But I also don't want to get down. Fuck you guys. Oh shit, they are fucking me up. I need to move. To business then. I never needed that fucking glory gun in the first place. You fucking dick. This is a racial purge from the way they described it. Don't fucking need your guns, mate. Hello, that'd be fun to play with. Remind me I got some cool armor from that guy. Yeah, we got close. Super mutant. How'd that go for you? I took a lot of radiation damage there. Do I have any mutant hand chops? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's why they're good. Restores health and radiation damage. Best eaten in the Commonwealth. And I guarantee. So all that fucking flying around with a gun, and what did it accomplish, Paladin Dance? I did all your work with a sword. We'll go as quiet as we can with a fucking stompy fucking glory suit motherfucker behind us.
stuff here. Someone there?
This area seems to be in disarray.
You. That's you, Paladin Dance. That's what you sound like.
That's
Now, like, a soldier is meant to be a pitiless instrument of death. And that's what we fucking are. Fucking... That does annoy me so much. Like, that guy you meet, the first person you meet is like, a soldier should be pitiless and merciless. And like, yeah, how the hell do you think we survived this far? I don't know why I care. His approval means nothing to me. It's just a dick move on his part. We got a level up as well. Why am I... So we'll kill this dude. Oh, he's mutated. Well, shit on a midshipman's biscuit. Couldn't mutate fast enough. Poisonous 10mm pistol. Keep it. Ah. I do like the fact that he's in power armor, I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I've got about the same level of protection as he does. Because, see, the thing is, I smithed up my t-shirt to be able to dodge, to be able to block bullets. That was my ingenuity and experience that gave me that. Clapping on a fucking big fucking chunk of bullshit doesn't help. Why am I so mad at these people? Okay, we've got a few options now. I was trying to get to the locksmith stuff. I maxed out our melee weapons skill, so we are now as good as we'll ever be with melee weapons. This is what we want. This is what I was trying to get to. But we have a shitload of options here to... Like, the rooted perk is pretty decent. While standing still, you may automatically disarm enemies that use melee weapons against me. I mean, we don't come across melee weapons people very often, but when we do, that's going to be good to have. Or we can just keep pushing towards our lockpicking, which we want to get up higher. I think we go for this, to be honest. I think we'll take the rooted perk. There we go. I mean, it may fucking come up fucking trumps in this fucking area, because super mutants love to run at you with hammers. Oh, buddy. You are not helping your case. There we go. Surprised it can pick us up. Can't quick save it. I'm assuming it's auto-saved, because I really hope we don't die. Look at them trying to sneak. Adorable.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris.
Getting hungry.
Some super mutants around. Oh. Right, where are they? Oh, the radiation damage.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art. The Brotherhood of Steel.
Tell you what we'll need. Pop some Rad-X. There we go. And that little guy, the little guy popped up with the baseball bat. That indicates that I've like I've chopped its head off, which is pretty. Well done. You'll all get a turn with the sword. Don't worry. Right, there's another one coming at me. Oh shit, he's got a missile launcher! Shit! That one good. There's more. Any more for any more? That's all of them.
Paladin dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why the
Why
hate?
do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand?
Comparing apples and oranges, mate.
Repeated, and maybe the end of everything we hold dear. Look,
Just trying to beat
I don't mean to
people in the world. All they're trying to do is be free. Like, they're basically slaves. Like, they're Armageddon. Like the synths are basically slaves of the Institute. As soon as they're free, they have to do what they want. I mean, they're going to be as...
Synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind. How long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary?
But then some of them might decide that, but they're not a
to make more of their own kind. So we've become
monolith, you know? They're not a monolith, they're all individuals.
Nothing can stop them. Not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible.
Jumping at shadows, the whole fucking lot of them.
That's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Don't fucking dismiss me! Fucking, you can go. I will decide when I go, Paladin Dance. Fucker. And he's the most reasonable one. So I'm like, at the moment, I've got like half a beer left. I kind of want to keep going, because we've done a lot of talking in this stream, and we've been going for about an hour and a half, so we've not really done as long as we normally do. This will necessitate a break on my part once we hand in this mission. We did our level up, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, did we? Yeah, we did it. So we'll hand in this mission, see what we get on. I'll run to take a little break to grab more beers, and then we'll carry on. Because there is some stuff the Institute asked us to do, and also I want to figure out what's going on with this this railroad quest, because it's... I think it has potential to be buggy, the railroad section of this, and I don't want to do some of the stuff I've already done. I definitely don't want to end up in a situation where I have to ally with the Brotherhood of Steel. That would suck. So we go fast travel to there. Yeah. There's Bethesda and the giant bugs. They love them.
Synths replacing humans with exact duplicates. Make me sick.
Yeah, but that's not the synths' fault. That's the Institute doing that to them. I feel as though like they should have given you more options to use like your charisma checks and like your persuasion to get to talk these people around, because you could get everyone around a table to discuss this shit and hash it all out. And maybe that ends up in a firefight if you don't get the right stuff, but you know, at least you can try, you know.
Elder.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Sounds like fast travel with extra steps.
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now,
It's very much like, I don't like you, you don't like me type stuff going on here, and I do appreciate that.
An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape.
Oh shit!
I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight.
Okay.
However, you've secured passage to and from their facility.
Shit, they know about it. They know! We've been rumbled!
So,
push him off the edge and run!
Since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans, I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee,
So we've met her.
in the field of nuclear engineering.
She's also in Fallout 3.
By recruiting, you mean they forced her to join?
Being at war leaves little room for compassion.
See, it's like you always, if you're always at war, you're constantly seeing things as like, oh, it's war, we can get away with all our shit. Even if you accept the logic that Maxon is reasonable, what stops the next person being like, we're always at war, let's just exterminate everyone from the East Coast arbitrarily, you know? I wasn't listening, but that's what I'm saying.
She was a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed.
I'm not listening, I'm ranting.
I wish our predecessors would have had your force. Your mission is
Don't
simple.
like these
Once
people
you're inside
at
the
all.
Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Cool.
understand.
Always
Keep your
helpful.
mind on the mission. And don't
Just
let
do it
anything
because
say
we say
sway you
do
from
it,
your duty.
and it's important for reasons unspecified. Ooh, right, where's you? No, you're not. You're not. Paladin Dance. Did he leave me? Did he, like, leave and go somewhere else? Because, like, I want to dismiss him and send him to the Sanctuary if I can. So that's the Brotherhood of Steel. They're dicks. But, like, I just wanted to show these people to you. Because I think, like, we missed out on seeing the railroad in all their glory. And I thought it'd be useful to just see them. We're not going to do that. Locate Dr. Lee. That involves a trip to the Institute just to speak her back into... Which we don't have speech on our side here. Like, last time I was like, oh... She's like, I'll never rejoin the Brotherhood of Steel. And I just passed, like, a red level charisma check. And it's like, I'm about to rejoin the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, it's so fucking poorly written. I tell you what, we'll do both of these, send us to the Institute. We'll see if I've got a reply now. Hold on. Controller drift really bad. Like earlier on I was trying to test the internet and the microphone were working and it just jumped to like parental controls and I hit the button as it did that and it's like, you know when you're scrolling through Twitter and you're like, oh, I like this one, and it's like, haha, no, we scroll all the way to Nigel Farage. Now you like Nigel Farage, like here's every tweet he's ever done. Very much like that. It's like, I didn't choose this. I never selected this option.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Because I'm pretty sure there's gotta be a terminal that we can use to respond to Patriot. I at least want to see this before I finish the stream, you know? That's... Oh, we just gotta wait. Have we got to do the? Have we got to do the? Have we got to do the mission for the institutes before we can get a reply? Maybe. Does feel like that's what they're angling for, and that's the thing with the railroad stuff. There are missions here where you have to wait, you have to wait a day, and and it says, "Oh, keep working for Father in the meantime." And the stuff he gives you is very much like anti-railroad stuff. And it's like, fuck, I'm meant to be doing this? You're not getting any feedback from Desdemona about it. She just says, oh, carry on. It's tough, and I don't know if, I've never done it with the railroad before, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to because of all the glitches that can hit you. Let's give this a go anyway. How much booze do we have? Because if we've got some ice cold brews, we can. Hey, we do. A little bit of extra charisma is going to help here in this situation.
Hey.
Hey, you!
You're obviously here for a reason. And
yeah, coming with me. You're gonna go on a spaceship. It's gonna be great.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
Listen. As with the Brotherhood of Steel, and we're gonna reprogram a robot.
Waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Well, we've already fucked this up.
Surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seem to have everything
I
under
am
control when I
fucking up my cover. Yeah.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist.
No diplomacy.
The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that.
And she has a point. She does have a point.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here.
Hey, I know that dude.
Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory
said he was
sealed,
killed.
saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions.
Yeah, he's like that, isn't he?
On what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
Okay.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
You've got to get to the Brotherhood of Steel now, because it's so suspicious how I've got this.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
Oh, have we fucked this up? Well, she got a terminal there. Maybe. I'm sobering up. Oh no! Didn't even draw the sword then. Don't know why I did that. Fucking hell, Layla, how drunk are you, girl?
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
It's wise.
Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
There's a reason for that. And the reason is, like, if you... Ooh, okay. That requires some stealth. Like, if you blow up the Institute, it's fucked up that, like, she's the only survivor. Pretty much buried alive in here with nothing. And it's just a bit of humanitarianism. Come on. Personal notes. One of you's gotta have the fucking... No. Fuck's sake. Have I got to return to the railroad to figure this out? Like, I did this before. Why is it being a dick to me now? I think I've just got to... I think what I'll do is I'll do the quest that the Institute gave us, synth retention, and then I'll see if I get a reply by then. Maybe it's time based and stuff. I'm gonna say this is the tricky part with this, because it can glitch on you and you just don't get any more quest markers. So I'm really hoping that hasn't done it this time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break to grab some more beers and take one of my famous bathroom breaks. I don't know how to turn the microphone off, and I'm afraid to, in case it doesn't turn back on. So I'm thinking, don't copyright strike me, but I'll let you listen to the radio in the meantime. You've been good. You can listen to the radio. And also, please don't copyright strike me in case music comes on that's copyrighted, because, like, it's very shitty of you if you do that, even if you own the copyright for it. Hold on.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more... As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment. Let's get it on back to the meeting, shall we? Up next is Connie Allen. Here's Rocket 69.
I have returned with beer. It's still not super cold, but it's fine. What song's actually playing? It's my favourite one. Never fucking plays when I'm listening to it though. There we go. That's a good track. Like, I think listening to the radio is kind of a double-edged sword sometimes, because like you just want to listen to some music while you're doing stuff, and it plays some of the fucking Billie Holiday songs, or it plays like fucking that like I don't want to set the world on fire. That fucking bullshit. It's what are we doing here? Synth retention. And just like takes you just the dreary fucking shit. Every Fallout game has one of these dreary fucking songs that they always play. In New Vegas, it was Johnny Guitar. That's all they ever played on like the radio. As soon as you switch it on, like, I wanna hear my Johnny. Fucking dull, boring shit. But we have a sneaky mission to do now. Let's teleport in. I just realised that we're just like carrying loads of damage, but fuck it. We'll take them out as we are. We'll probably die because this is not an easy place to assault. Like, I think thinking about it, I think the railroad stuff is scripted based on what you're doing. So it's easy to fuck it up if you don't do enough Institute quests and stuff, because the idea is we're trying to get in with the Institute. So being... No one's impressed. No one is impressed. X688.
I'm supposed to meet. Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Hey, intel.
What do you know about this synth, Gabriel?
What? That... Don't glitch on me, dude. Come on. What are you looking for?
I was sure there was something.
Can we move on now? Oh, we've done this. Come on.
I've already neutralized.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
I can handle these raiders on my own.
I have no reason to doubt that, ma'am. But I have my orders. If you take on that synth, I'll be right there with you.
Because he's kind of useless, to be honest. Like, every time I've done this, he's just not really fired a shot. It's just been all me. And somehow... stuff's exploded. This is the problem with this stage of the game. Battles are raging everywhere. And it's hard to figure out what's...
I think we're doing
come on. You... Oh, headshot. Didn't expect this though, did you? Breathing underwater, motherfuckers. I'm gonna bypass this whole... I'm not gonna bypass this whole area. I'm wondering if, like, they'll give up. Because I do want to get the... Oh shit, the experience from this. Guess they don't give up. Fair enough then. No. Okay, that wasn't... I'm stuck! What's going on? What's happening? I can't do anything! Let me out! Fuck! Right, you son of a fuck. Alright. They are kicking my ass right now. What's that? Oh, fuck! They've got fucking Fat Man launchers. Bollocks! So we can't do like a big we can't do that. What we just did. There's gonna have to be a proper room by room clearance then. Because the Fat Man people is pretty much a board now, kill you in one shot thing. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! There we go. Right, hold your position, X6. Because we're doing this slow. Slow and sleazy. So raid a veteran there, I can't figure where that is, but... There he is. Aha. Fuck! That was right on him!
Did you hear something?
As was that.
Why do they even try?
I see you're not being sneaky about this, X688. That's cause for some heckin' concern, my friend. There we go.
I think we're being...
Shit, there's one up there. Bollocks! Balls! Balls! This is why I don't fucking do long range characters. Kill him. Step by step. And then hide for a second, because they've got a goddamn Fat Man launcher. Got a few criticals, so we can... Whoa, what's going on here, huh? Fucking hell, are you a squid? Fucking jetting away from your predators, dude. Fucking hell. Wasn't meaning to get that, but we landed it anyway. Oh, I hate guns! He's too close. I can't use a melee weapon. Stop pulling your weight, dude. Oh, good work, Corsa. Fucking hell. We are doing well. This is going real well. Let me just... What have we got to restore? Get some damage resistance in. I think we're safe here. As I keep saying, that my aiming ability in any game is bad. Like, I cannot aim for shit. It's part of the reason why I don't play any first-person shooters. Mostly because I also can't... Are we going backwards? Yeah, we're going backwards. As you know, I do struggle when stuff is first-person, just seeing where I'm going. Third-person isn't much better, but... There we go. I mean, it's a good time for a quick save, I think. It always feels like no matter what setting my controller is on, it's either too quick and I can't aim properly, and it just zips past them all the time, or it's too slow and as they move I can't keep up with them. Can never get a happy medium whatsoever with aiming. Which is why I stick to melee combat or bats.
Target spotted.
Shit, someone else is here. We can take him out. Ah, for fuck's sake, no. Ah, we're going in loud. I'm just worried about that. If we can take out the dude with the Fat Man launcher, we're fucking sorted. Like, all I care about doing. Oh, come on. That was a VATS attack. Right, there's someone else here. We're gonna go room by room till we find the guy with the Fat Man, and then we can relax. Because the Fat Man is an instant kill. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to pick that up. Just want to change weapons. Didn't do too badly then because they stayed still for me. As I say, this is not an easy place to raid by any stretch of the imagination. It's a tough old mission, this one. I don't have lockpicking yet. What am I doing? Good news is we've cleared some space. We can stay sneaked for a little while. X688 is just going on a bit of a rampage. Hopefully he'll kill something. So you can see why we need lockpicking, because everything gets to advanced level locks now. And we can't pick those. It'll be cool to see a bit more of the lore of this place, because this is based on an actual... Well, I don't know if it's actual or fictional, but it's a place called actually called Libertalia that pirates set up as like a free pirate city, based on like just we'll do it. But I think like I forget the name of the place in that Netflix documentary they did about pirates, but like I think that was what it's based on, and that did not go well for those guys in any stretch of the imagination. It was meant to be a place where people could live free, and I guess it's what the synth was trying to do, but we have to maintain our cover, assuming it hasn't glitched the fuck out on us. Oh, fuck. He is a long way away and I can't see him for shit. Well, the good news is I think we've killed everybody. I'm a bit nervous because one of these guys definitely has a Fat Man launcher and I haven't seen anyone drop one yet. But we can quick save it there. Hope to God we don't get Fat Man'd by doing this. We made it though, we made it across to this section. Oh, dude! Weak. Come on, that was fucking... Ah. Okay, so I've got to wait for the elevator to land before I can do that. Fuck! Shit! Oh, there was the Fat Man launcher. That's what we were worried about. Oh, shit. Fuck. All because that glitched on me. Fuck's sake. I'm not happy with that whatsoever. You fuckers. I had you. I fucking had you all. Right, let's just try and shoot them with what we've got. That was a fucking perfect stealth thing there. We would have got every single one of them if the game hadn't glitched on me. Ooh. I can put up with dying in a fair fight. I cannot abide being glitched to death. No, sir. Right. Have we landed? Is it safe to do it now? Is it? Oh, cool. You get a fucking free shot. Nice. Real nice. Real nice, guys. Real fucking nice. Fuck. Right, come on then. There we go. Proves I can do it when I'm not being not being glitched out of existence like that. Ooh. You people will rue the day. Rue it, I tell you. So you see what? It's tough. It was tough to do this as a guy with a sniper rifle, even. Doing it with a sword is nuts. I can't believe I've done so well, to be honest. Because it is designed for a ranged character. But we did it anyway. Fuck. Even with the glitch, we did it anyway. Greatest goddamn mercenary in the Commonwealth, right here. And you can see that our Corsa friend was no help whatsoever. We saw him get the shit booted out of him, and then he just vanished from the game world. He's not essential to this, like, he's, you don't need to have him with you or anything like that. Because he fucking just goes his own way the whole time. So we have to go up. There's an up. I will take the... Oh, bourbon. Hello. The captain's cabin.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
Oh, you're gonna help?
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down,
0118-999-8119-95-9119-752-3.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk fast, ma'am. Just make sure you get it right. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Call me ma'am one more time, I'm liable to go upside your fucking head, pal. Le fusil terrible. It's a shotgun, which kind of redundant for a melee character, but you know, could sell it. Whiskey, bourbon. I drink a whiskey drink, I drink a bourbon drink. If I want to pee, I use the kitchen sink. Fuck you.
Got it.
Is there anything I want? I mean, is that better than what I've got? Let me compare that to what I have. To the pigeon. Pigeon's Bane does 57. That one does 57. They both use 308 ammo. Range is 119. So the range is garbage compared to what I've got. But the fire rate's a little bit... No, it's about the same. Yeah, it's about the same as what we've got. Nothing we need. This is all So there was a guy who, just to speed through all this, there's a guy who used to be in the Minutemen. After the massacre at Quincy, he came up here and was all like, "Oh, now we'll be raiders," and he just spends the whole time going, "Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Why did I do this? This is awful. We're being horrible to the people I was meant to protect. I don't want to talk about this anymore." And he was supplanted by our synth friend we're about to meet. Stop drifting. There we go. Luckily, our old pal X688 over there gave us a way to resolve this without violence. Which would rank... The way we're about to do this would fuck with, I think, any Railroad player. Because we're basically consigning this guy to a life of slavery again. Even though he was a dick and he's butchering people and being horrible to everyone. You'll see.
Stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs.
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Get him out.
Boom. So it's fucking horrible, and like he chose his life. It just so happened the life he chose was a violent and cruel one. It makes him no different to any of the raiders we put down so far, but we at least kill the ones we've fought. You know, we don't. That's a master lock terminal. That requires a terminal to get in. Nick Valentine, where art thou? Yeah, it's fucked up. Like anyone who's playing with the Railroad with the same sympathies that I've got, that'll leave a bad taste in your mouth. That's like the exact opposite of what we're meant to be doing. We're meant to be saving these people, but win or lose, he was a horrible person. Don't get me wrong. Like, he was a raider. He was killing people and hurting like innocent people. He needed to be stopped. But the way we stopped him was like, hey, let's wipe your memories, reset you as a slave, and set you back to work. It's fucked up, and I don't approve of it. It's not cool. If you're very Institute-focused, as my other character was, you'd probably see it as like, well, it was the most peaceful way. Actually, there's no justification even in that sense. Like, it's, God damn it, let me... Oh, I can't see my Pip-Boy. Trying to get to a darker place so I can have a look. There we go. Just trying to find a terminal to use here. Because this might be, if we don't...
be here, not for your son.
If we don't get like a... It's a master locked one, we can't use that one. If we don't get it in the Institute, maybe we've got to go back to the Railroad, possibly. I wish they'd just signpost some of this stuff for us, but, you know, what can you do?
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Blame's not important.
I
Seems
don't
like
care
one.
about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you.
Does the quarters have a terminal?
Basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and... Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite...
Cleanse the old palate after that beer. I can never find the... can never find this quarters again after the first time you use it. Yeah. So nothing on that terminal, but that's Father's specific terminal though. So I don't know if that's the one we'll that will have a reply on it. Maybe I'll have a terminal in here that I can. Hey.
Quarters are just inside, man.
If you encounter a hazardous
Shut up.
spill, please alert the facilities division immediately.
So this is
When
creepy.
you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Fuck off. So you get a cool bed, a clean coffee cup. If I could stop moving around so much, I'd be able to show you. You get a bed, coffee, modern art. This doohickey, don't know what that does or why it's there. It looked like a terminal with shit attached to it. So that's something you get. But most importantly of all, stop moving. After all this time in the Commonwealth, with just like, I'm assuming just holding your shit in, because like there's nowhere to go. Just in the radioactive bushes full of bugs. No, thank you. But we have toilet paper, towels, and a shower. I mean, they're giving us all the pre-war luxuries that we must have been missing. That's gotta be tough to like come back and it's like, oh no, now you've got somewhere to shit. You know, I would turn on people too. So I have no idea where this is, and we'll never see this place again because I don't know how to find it. Because all of the Institute looks the same, and it's fucking hard to figure out where to go. All I know is it's in the yellow section. Come on, see? Children. Little kids that if we side against the Institute, they have to die. None of this is an easy decision. The Brotherhood has kids on their airship as well. So win or lose, like the only way to be a good person, like there's no way to be a good person and complete this game whatsoever. You have to be a villain. Come on, give me something. Remote door control. Fuck. We'll try this place again. Because this is where we sent the message from, so maybe we've got to do something here.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Failing that, I'm about to hit Google for solutions to this, because I know for a fact that I did this in my other playthrough, and I hope to God it hasn't glitched my whole save. And this is the dangers you get when you play a Bethesda game, especially on stream. Because if this has glitched my entire playthrough, oh, this was a waste of time for everybody. Or we have to join the Brotherhood of Steel, which I do not want to do. I'd sooner abandon the whole thing and go back to Skyrim otherwise. Right, come on, you've got to leave a message back to me here. This is where I sent it. View access log. Fuck. Go back to the railroad, maybe, and speak to them. Maybe I've got to prompt something to get it going. While it's doing that, I'll Google it. What's this quest called? You will receive I'm just going to read through. Like, I know it's annoying. This annoys people when I do this, but fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Right, this website, US Gamer, wants me to switch my ad blocker off. Fuck them. No. Got a Fallout 4 wiki. I guess I've got to trigger this first. Fuck you, US gamer. That's a fucking dick move. I don't even know if I needed your shit. Fucking dick move, mate.
Pam wants to talk to you. Send back.
Yeah. Controller drift. Arg. Here we go. Because everyone has to assemble up here.
Is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Just gonna wait to see what Desdemona has to say here. Come on, you dicks, get to work.
Real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Desdemona.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
Signal interceptor worked. I've been to the Institute and back again.
I almost can't believe it.
But how will they know she's not a synth?
Make contact with Patriot.
This is glitched on me, because I meant to have done.
Contacting Patriot is my top priority.
Fuck, this is glitched out. Bollocks, 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 bollocks.
Maybe
Ugh.
for a major victory for Synth.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, no. Alright, let's go back to the Institute. Maybe that prompted something. I'm looking at the encrypted message holotape. This entry is available after the encrypted message has been copied to the Institute's terminal.
Nice work.
Shit, this is glitched out in a way that nobody has ever seen before.
Quite a handful. From what I hear, that rogue
Shut
Sith
up.
that Libertalia-
Shut up. I'm reading the wiki. Tinkerton will provide the encrypted message holotape. Okay, if the modified network scanner is subsequently given to another faction, a new objective, the script associated with holotape. Although the encrypted message holotape cannot perform the network scan function, the network scanner holotape can perform the encrypted message function. Ooh, how have I fucked this? But where do we go, though? The thing is called undercover. Bugs. I'll look at what the bugs are. Sometimes should Tinkercom get downed in combat when prompted to kill it. This is a glitch no one's ever seen before, so it may not be a glitch. Let's read through the walkthrough for it. After uploading the message... Okay, fuck off advertisements. This is why I have an ad blocker. After uploading the message, the sole survivor should read the urgent reply message, but where do I get that? Nobody's seen this before, so I don't know if like this is something. Arg. It's a master lock terminal.
Sometimes Clinton is really.
Maybe bioscience have terminals. I'll look in there. It's like, it's annoying because it's like if you do stuff out of order, it like fucks up your entire save file, but you don't know what order it's meant to be in. It's really fucking annoying. Try bioscience terminal. Oh, for the love of fuck. Come on.
Good day.
This is bad. This is real bad. This is the worst thing that could have happened. I refuse to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Not doing it. Not doing it. any of these. I know there was a room that opened up and there was a load of terminals to look into. Fuck. This is gone. This is broken. Shit. Right, I'll look into this in the meantime. Fuck. This is so bad. I don't know where I'm meant to... This is a problem with the railroad stuff. It doesn't give you any fucking quest markers, so you don't know what you're meant to do and what you're meant to do. It's every single solution is a video. There's no text solutions whatsoever. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is bad. This is real bad. Upload, read Patriot's reply. I don't know how to... And everything leads me back to US Gamer, which wants me to switch my ad block off. Try a Reddit post for this. So what you kind of need to do with the Bethesda game, you have to be constantly checking for bugs. Oh, my internet is slow. For some reason Reddit is down. Come on, dude, come on. You know what, while we're doing this, have we got anything else we can do in the meantime? Minutemen quest. And do this while we're trying to wait for Reddit to load. You must be 18 plus. Yes, I'm 18 plus. Fuck off. What's in here? Oh, this is apparently a thing that... Oh, fucking love Reddit. Oh my God, it's so fucking bad. It's the worst fucking website imaginable. And like, there's 2 comments on this. It looks like the same thing happened to this guy, and as you're scrolling through it, immediately goes to the next fucking post. Fuck you with your cunting, desperate search for engagement. Absolute shitheads. Alright, let's dump all this. So we're not going to see that today. That's is a very real possibility. I'll have to go back to my original save and redo all this stuff off stream, which I do not want to do. So annoying. Why are there so many fucking glitches in this? They turned up like we were gonna... Oh, fucking controller drift is pissing me off as well now. I can't do anything there. What do you call it? Fallout New Vegas had like 3 months or like however long they had to figure out like to get stuff, and they were still glitches, sure, but they had a short time frame. They had years on this, man. Right. We got some better armor anyway. Fucking glitches in this game. Alright. Autosave, cool, nice. That looks cool.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
I'll stick to quick saves, and if I like need to resave on another one for Dora, we don't need that. We'll do this anyway, we'll do the Minuteman thing, and then I'll look into this and see what I've done wrong. As I say, there's every possibility I'll have to do all this again just to get this working. And out of spite now as well, like, even if like, oh, the only way to go is the Brotherhood of Steel, out of spite, we go back to Skyrim, or we do the next game. Like, no. Not doing it because I've been forced into it. I'll do it if I choose to.
So
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up. But the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
We'll do this, and we'll call it a stream once this is done. And I'll look into what's gone wrong. Because maybe there is a better website. Like, if something goes wrong in anything, the internet has become this horrible fucking place for any kind of advice. It's either video focused, in which case I'll need to fucking go off stream anyway because I need to watch the video. And the video stuff is never gives you what you want. Like, you have to sit through a hey, what's going on, everybody? And here is and we're sponsored by Google. And it's like, fuck you, information now. Like, all I care about is the information. That's why the Gamer Girl video that got me through that fucking quest was so invaluable. All she did was, like, she listed the issue. She showed what the issue was, so I knew it was the same issue I was having. She was like, oh, sometimes this works, it may not work for you, but this is what I did, and went straight into it. No fucking bullshit, no promotions, no fucking front-loaded bollocks, no ads. Why don't... Oh, fuck you. And also you. I'm ready for a fight now, I'm pissed off. Let's go. Oh, fuck you. Fucking asshole. I mean, the new armor seems pretty cool. Right, why have I got multiple quest markers? What else have I got going on here? We have taken... Independence is on there. That's one that we want. Help defend. Well, fuck them, they're on their own. Don't like having multiple quest markers when I'm trying to do one thing. I do not care about the settlements. I can't do shit for them. They can't give me this whole like, oh, we needed you because like, well, why? All the stuff that they need requires gear I don't have. At least we do have a save before all this mess started. It is annoying that we'll have to go back and do it all again, and this whole stream means nothing at all, but hopefully it won't be the case. Hopefully I'll figure out a solution to it. Woe betide any of those people who have YouTube videos about this if they don't help. They are getting downvoted. I'm gonna hit them with a thumbs down as my right as a consumer. And if anyone does know the solution to what happened there, it would be appreciated if people could leave a comment or whatever, but we're ignoring it for now. We're doing this.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? His real name is
It's alright.
But the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days. But the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work.
Yeah, the guy who farms out all of his work to me has never been afraid of hard work. Okay, Preston. Yeah, I believe that.
The most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Draw them
Set up
out.
a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're...
Something's going on out there. Need to get out of the conversation to... Are you okay? You alright? Oh, yeah. You just go ahead. Quick save that. Rely on the quick saves here, because I don't want to save over the one that may not be glitched. I'm just like hoping to God, like I'll watch those videos and they'll be like, ah, all you gotta do is go back to a save you set up earlier. Ooh. Because, like, if I was going for a Brotherhood of Steel playthrough, I'd go for a Brotherhood of Steel playthrough, you know? I would just, like, make that decision. I haven't made that decision. It's been made for me in this instance, which makes me less likely to choose them. Okay. So we got these crab fuckers. But they can't see me. Well, thanks for showing up. I actually just hit the... I mean, I like doing the set up a firing line thing because you can kind of take them on by yourself, and if it gets too much you can run back and they start mopping up for you. Oh shit. Thought I equipped the gun. Alright. I really hope I don't have to do this all again. Because we're leveled up quite highly here. I mean, granted, we'll do the same stuff again and get the same level ups, but like it feels cheap. Like it feels like I've been kind of cheated out of my experience here. I'm taking out on these crab bastards. Apparently there's one right in front of me. Oh, there he is. What's going on? Why is my my laptop's not watching the stream? Is why. There we go. Didn't even need the Minutemen to do this. Doing it by myself. Didn't even see me coming. Right. Change into the gun. So I can... Because they've got like one hit point, they're not... Really easy to miss though, apparently. There we go. I'll stop them. Should hopefully stop them from popping up. I know there's one more on this ledge here. Ah, there he is. Oh, two of them. They die all the same. So we've thinned out their ranks a little bit, so if it does come down to it, we can just call on the Minutemen to help us out. Ha ha ha! Yes! Good work, men. Even though I did all of it. Oh, fucking controller drift. Stop. It's drifting in a different direction now. This is annoying. Fine, you guys deal with it. Oh, you didn't even deal with it. Okay. What do I pay you people for?
Damn. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs, or they'll be back before we know it. Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the walls. Let's do this, General.
I think I've done most of these anyway, but I kind of knew this was coming, so I was shooting these on the way. Okay, cool.
Wait, something's out there.
Pretty much just shooting these eggs to make sure that something big is coming. Let's have a look at it. I will kick the shit out of it. I've killed one of these before, so... Oh shit. Oh no. So maybe I'll be okay here. Well, I'll take it. Why not? Like, it's easy to hit them, they've got one hit. I say easy to hit them, but like even with a 95% chance of hitting them, that didn't work then. Ah, there we go. So we've got a Mirelurk Queen on our hands right now. Ah, there you are. Nope, I want you. It's gonna do the most damage to it. The head, I think. We're gonna get 2 crits on this thing. I mean, this is gonna be next to useless. We've got to get up close to this guy to really do the damage to it. But maybe I'll bring this to me. Oh, I regret this already. Oh shit! Actually, I'm doing damage to it. Hey, we did it. I'll take all your shit. Ah, surrounded by fucking horrible bugs. I think we can heal now. Any more for any more? So we left these guys in charge of killing all the eggs, and they left all the eggs for us to kill. That's fine. For some reason that's still... Oh yeah, it's dead.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old...
Yay, we did it. Good job, lads.
I can't believe we actually managed to take that thing down.
I know. We're pretty amazing. By we, I do, of course, mean me. Do I have it?
Guess it could be worse.
I've got a medium generator. How much does this require?
I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
10. So, ooh, there's more stuff being spawned. Well, we got 2 of these. Let's just link these together. Link that to this. There we go. Don't want to tell you how long I spent trying to wire stuff together to learn how that works, but we did it.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, I just... Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
Yay, more settlements need my help.
Which reminds me, I've got another trouble.
Of course you do, Preston.
I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders.
And then we did that. And the Minutemen can handle this themselves. Because it's only little fucking horrible crab bugs that they've got to kill. Well, we did that. Fucking giving me Minutemen quests, I don't want that. Let's try one more time to do this. See what happens, because maybe time just needs to pass, you know. Fuck. Controller drift. Stop it. So annoying. Only does it in menus as well a lot of the time. It's like you're trying, like, as I said before, I was trying to just test the internet and the microphone was working, and it was like, it just jumped to PS4 parental controls, and I almost, like, parent locked my PS4. Like, that would have been fucking great, wouldn't it? Really, really, really hope this hasn't glitched. Let's immediately start by going back to...
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
Nobody cares, Lawrence. Let's have a look. Maybe. Please, please, if you have a god, pray to them on my behalf. This has to work. It has to. It's gotta work. I'm wondering if I just fucked the dog completely by downloading the network stuff and then uploading the message. Maybe you've got to do it the other way around. But I shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't let me do that if I'm not supposed to. Come on. View access left. Fuck. Alright, try this again. Read network reply. For fuck's sake! Why didn't it tell me to do that in the first place? Fuck's sake! Oh my god! Fucking hell! That's why I fucking hate quests that don't signpost for you. Like, if you're meant to be relying on your little quest marker and stuff, all your quests should be marked so you can figure it out. If they're not marked, you assume you've got to wait. And if you're not getting responses in time, you kind of assume you've got to wait for them. Ugh, fucking hell. I say, this game is great. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. But fuck me. It's just so frustrating sometimes. And it's never like... Resident Evil 7 was frustrating because I couldn't do it. Like, I physically wasn't capable of like that level of gameplay. There was nothing I could do to make myself better. There was no the game didn't help you. It kind of assumed you had a lot of stuff anyway. But at least it was the game playing fair, you know. It wasn't the game just glitching on you and saying, "Oh, it's locked. It's like glitch locked your game. Sorry about it." Ugh, fuck. All right. Hey, Patriot. You were hard to fucking find, mate. Jesus.
How did you do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow. Your message was only one word.
Worst undercover investigator ever.
What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Don't lead the way. Fucking hell.
You know my father.
That's so annoying. Why didn't it just say use the holotape? You know.
You look positively normal to me. No offense.
All it said was wait to get a reply.
I'm not sure if we could ever.
No part of it said use the holotape.
Place to live. That doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help. You know.
But I've done this before, and like, I didn't use the holotape then. It was just there on the screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Probably.
He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Hey, say it louder. In front of more people.
You bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what the railroad does.
No fucking diplomacy.
If you insist we speak in front of her, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, C1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Liam.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago.
Stand up and stretch
Some of
then.
the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
I was going to end the stream there, honestly. Because like the idea of that just glitching on me just pissed me off so much. I was like, no, I need to stop and leave it alone. Otherwise it will reflect badly on the stream. But it wasn't a glitch and we fixed it, so it's all good. Wish the games... At least like now if you're like, you know, playing this and it happens to you, you know at least, okay, you've got to go back to your original terminal and load the holotape again. I say this quest line can glitch out on you so easily. If you do just one thing out of order, it just locks you in place and you can't progress further on. But this does make me hate the Brotherhood of Steel even more, because that just feels like a, oh well, the railroad's glitched, you've got to pick one thing. You've done the Institute, you've done the Minutemen, got to do the one you haven't done. I'm refusing, and also refusing to let Layla be a part of it.
Pam needs you in her room.
You keep saying, but I'm not going there.
Desdemona.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Well, we've been going for 3 hours, though. This is a long stream.
Glad you're with us. I'm very busy.
Here's what we'll do, then. I was going to try and do more, but I didn't realise how long it'd been. Enter our Institute report. An abridged report there. Please report to Pam immediately. Oh, hello.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Code name Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as
I've been to Cambridge Polymer Labs already, so I should be able to just dip in there and grab this.
1% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC.
I was hoping they'd say, like, oh, I've been there, here's the login.
Contracts. Specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Cool. So, I'm probably going to leave the stream here, to be honest. I didn't realise I've been going for 3 hours, and that's a bit long. So I thought, like, we'll call it here, call it a day. So yeah, that's what this is. I mean, I usually stream on a Saturday. Hopefully next Saturday I'll still stream on Saturday. But this time my Saturday plan's kind of changed. So I had to kind of rush in and do this one real quick. There may be a chance, like, if my plans fall through again, because they may do, they're very up in the air. If they fall through, I may be doing one again tomorrow, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. But if not, kind of expect the... Sorry, I just noticed that my version of the stream has stopped. Is my internet gone? Come on. Oh no, it's fine. Tell you what, whoever said streaming video games is easy and non-stressful, just punch them for me. It's not fucking... it is a lot of fun, but oh my god, so much can go wrong. It's horrible. Oh, I hate it sometimes. But yeah, there's previous streams on the channel. You can check them out if you haven't seen any of these before. And this is your first one. I've done all of Fallout 4 so far, doing a railroad playthrough. If you want to read some of my short stories, which is really the reason why I'm doing this in the first place, go to www.matthollandauthor.com. I've got like 4 years worth of free short stories you can read. There's no websites. It doesn't pop up and say, give me your email address to proceed. Switch off your ad blocker. None of that bullshit. There's no ads whatsoever. It's pretty much an old school internet website that just works. Like, not in the Todd Howard sense, but it just does the job you fucking do. You click on it for. Which you don't get. Like, I think my website's the only one in the entire internet that does that these days, so it's a precious commodity. Take advantage of it, take a look at the stories, read them through, let me know what you think on Twitter, which you can find me at www.twitter.com or at GalithaMatt. That's GALLAETHA_Matt, or you can search for MattHollandAuthor.com on Twitter. I'm the first result normally. What else do I normally plug? Read Hair of the Dog if you haven't yet, you hogs. It's the story that Layla is from as a character. This is like a version that I'm just running through Fallout 4 and doing what she would do, or like my best estimation of what she would do in this kind of world. But you can read like her like in a natural habitat, and all other cool characters and other fun things that you can read in that book series. It's good. It's got like 4.5 stars on Goodreads now, which I think is pretty good. It's worth checking out. You can find that on, if you look for Hair of the Dog by Matt Holland on Amazon, you'll see it. I don't think there's anything else I need to plug. Yeah, so really glad that I got the save to work again. Really annoyed at Bethesda for making it that you've got to fucking piss about with the holotape, which it doesn't tell you to do, but we're moving past it. We're moving on to the next adventure, which will happen next Saturday or tomorrow, depending on what happens to me. You'll know probably just as I do. So yeah, good to be back streaming again. Glad the internet held up as well, because that would be all I fucking needed after this shit. Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, check out my website, like and subscribe. Like, the subscriptions do help. Like, I really want to get the ability to put like mid-stream cards or pre-stream cards or something I can just like leave on, so I can start the stream and then do the setup instead of having to do the setup while I'm on stream. It would be really helpful if I get just enough subscribers to do that. Would be great, but you don't have to. Obviously, just leave a like if you enjoyed it, or fuck you if you don't. So yeah, take care everyone. Have a good weekend. I'll see you eventually. Godspeed.